Ah, you've done it. You've seized the crown, and now they're watching from the sidelines. The ones who once mocked you, the ones who doubted you, the ones who thought you'd never rise. You stand at the pinnacle, the summit of all your struggles, all your sacrifices, and all your relentless drive. The crown that rests heavy upon your head, it wasn't handed to you. You fought for it. You clawed your way to the top with your own blood and sweat. And now they watch. They observe from a distance. Those who once thought they knew your limits. Those who thought you were just like them. But they were wrong. You've shown them that you are not the same. You are something more, and they know it. They know it deep inside their hollow souls, that they'll never taste the heights you've reached, never experience the world as you do now, from the throne you've carved for yourself. But don't be fooled by their silence. Don't be lulled into thinking that because they stand on the sidelines, they are no longer a threat. Far from it. There are eyes on you now, eyes that never blink, eyes that dissect your every move, your every decision. They want to see you fall. They want to see you slip up, just one misstep, just one moment of weakness, and they will be waiting to tear you down. They are hungry, watching from the shadows, praying for the smallest crack in your armor. But here's the thing, you're not going to give them that satisfaction. Not now, not ever. You've already walked through the fire. You've survived the battles that would have broken most. You've shed your old skin, your old self, and in its place, a new being emerged, stronger, hardened, relentless. You think they don't see that? You think they can't feel the tremors you send through their very existence with every step you take? They're scared of you, terrified, because they know they could never be you. They could never achieve what you've achieved. You are the living proof that it's possible to rise from nothing, to emerge from the wreckage of failure and turn it into something unimaginable. They don't understand it. They can't understand it. But they know they'll never be able to take what you have now, not unless you let them. But here's the hard truth. You can't rest. You can't take your foot off the pedal. Not now. Not ever. Because the moment you let your guard down, the moment you become complacent, they will pounce. They will remind you. They will whisper. And they will undermine everything you've worked for. They will tell you that you didn't earn it. They will tell you that you don't deserve it. And if you believe them, if you allow those words to fester in your mind, they will drag you down. You must remain vigilant. You must remain hungry. The crown you've claimed is not a trophy. It's a symbol, a constant reminder that the work is never done, that the fight is never over. Every second that ticks by, someone, somewhere, is plotting, waiting for a moment of weakness, waiting for you to drop your guard, waiting for you to slip. And when you slip, they will pounce. They will reclaim their fleeting chance to take your place. So what are you going to do about it? Sit back and relax? Allow them to tear down everything you've worked for? Number, you will not. You'll keep moving forward. You'll keep climbing. And when they try to pull you down, you'll dig in your heels and push back. You will remind them that you are untouchable. You've learned something that they'll never understand. You've learned that the crown is not something to be cherished or protected. It's something to be earned day after day. With every challenge you overcome, every battle you win, every moment of doubt you conquer. The crown is not a symbol of comfort. It's a symbol of war. Every day you wake up, you're in a war against the world, against the expectations, against the ones who doubt you. And every time you take another step, every time you push yourself beyond the limit, every time you break through the wall that they said would stop you, you win. But there are no end games. There is no finish line. The war will never be over. And if you want to stay at the top, you must keep fighting. There will be days when you want to quit, days when it feels like it's all too much, days when the weight of the crown seems unbearable. But remember this, there is no retreat. Them poison your mind, because deep down, you know the truth. You know how hard you fought to get here. You know how many times you could have quit, but didn't. You know the truth of your struggle. No one else does. No one else can understand the battles you fought, the choices you made, the sacrifices you endured to make this moment possible. And that's what gives you power. It is yours alone. And if they want to question it, let them. It will never take away the truth that you earned every single step, every single inch that got you here. Don't let them tell you that you're too much, that you're too bold, that you're too arrogant. That's just their way of trying to make you small, trying to dim your light because they can't handle it. They can't stand to see someone so powerful, so unapologetically themselves. They don't want you to rise, and they certainly don't want you to outshine them. But you will anyway. You will rise above it all. The higher you go, the harder they will try to pull you down. But that's because they fear you. And fear is powerful. Fear is their weapon, their tool of choice, and they will use it against you. But you know better now. You know how to turn that fear into fuel. You know how to take their hatred and turn it into strength. It's a delicate balance, isn't it? Holding onto your crown while making sure it doesn't become a weight that drags you down. But this is the test. This is the ultimate trial. The crown represents everything you've overcome, everything you've achieved, but it also represents everything that's still to come. You must never forget that while the crown is yours, you are always at war to keep it. There's no room for complacency. There's no place for weakness. There's no time to stop and rest. If you stop moving, they will catch up to you. If you stop progressing, they will pass you by. If you stop fighting, they will take it all. You cannot stop now. You cannot allow yourself the luxury of taking a breath and pretending the battle is over. The battle is never over. The war will never be won. And that is what makes this path so difficult. It's not about winning one battle. It's about winning every battle, every single day. It's about waking up and choosing to fight even when the weight of the crown feels unbearable, even when the pressure is crushing, even when the world feels like it's closing in on you. You must rise. You must continue to rise, because the moment you stop, the moment you let your guard down, they will swoop in. They will take what they couldn't get before. They will reach for your crown, and if you let them, they'll wear it with pride. But it's not meant for them. It's meant for you. It always was. You've learned that the ones who talk the most are usually the ones who are the most afraid. They are terrified that you will surpass them, that you will rise higher, go farther, achieve more than they ever could. And so they talk, they criticize, they undermine, they try to tear you down, brick by brick, word by word. But you will not let them. You've worked too hard to let them tear you down with their empty words, their jealousy, their envy, their bitterness. None of it matters. What matters is that you stay focused, that you keep moving forward, that you never, ever let them dictate your worth. You know who you are now. You know what you've accomplished, and you know you are worth every inch of the crown on your head. You've come so far, but don't for a second think the journey is over. It's only just beginning. There are still more mountains to climb, more battles to fight, and more enemies to face. But you will face them head on. You will face them with the strength and the conviction of someone who knows that they were always meant to be here, always meant to be great. Don't ever let them convince you that you are not. The world is full of doubters, but they are irrelevant. They are just noise. They are the distractions, the background noise to your greatness. And you are too powerful to let that noise drown out your purpose. There will be moments when the temptation to listen to their doubts will be overwhelming. There will be moments when you will question yourself, when you will doubt your worth, when you will wonder if it was all worth it. But in those moments, you must remember one thing. You have already proven them wrong. Every single person who ever doubted you, every single person who ever told you that you weren't enough, that you couldn't make it, that you were destined to fail, they were wrong. And you will keep proving them wrong over and over again until there's no doubt left in anyone's mind that you belong at the top. The crown is not just a symbol of what you've achieved. It's a symbol of your refusal to give up, your refusal to be defeated, your refusal to be like them. They may watch from the sidelines, but you will be in the arena. You will be the one fighting, pushing, striving for greatness. And when it's all said and done, when the dust settles and the world looks back at this moment, they will remember that you didn't just seize the crown, you earned it. And no one can take that from you. No one. So stand tall, keep your head high, let them watch. Let them see what you're capable of. Let them see the power you've cultivated. Because while they watch from the sidelines, you'll be out there, conquering, winning, and rising higher than they ever imagined possible. And that's how you show them. That's how you make sure they never take it from you. Keep moving. Keep winning. Keep ruling, because you are untouchable. You are unstoppable. And no one can take that crown from you. No, they can never take it. They may try. They may scheme. They may whisper in the shadows, hoping that somehow, one day, your resolve will weaken and your grip on power will slip. But they will be wrong. They've always been wrong. From the very beginning, they believed you wouldn't make it. They believed you were nothing more than a fleeting moment, a passing phase in a world that only rewards those who are born with privilege or who already possess greatness. They said you didn't have what it takes. They laughed behind your back. They said you were too ambitious, too hungry, too eager. And now, here you are, standing at the summit, wearing the crown they all thought was too heavy for you. Here you are, and they're still watching from the sidelines, helpless to do anything but curse your success. They see your power, they feel your presence, but they can't touch it. They can't take it. Not now, not ever. But don't think for a moment that the battle is over. Don't think for a moment that just because you've claimed the crown, the war is won. No, the war is only beginning. The moment you rose, the moment you started taking steps toward your greatness, you became a target. They'll never let you live in peace. Not as long as you hold that crown. Not as long as you stand in a place they believe only they deserve. You're an anomaly to them, a creature they can't understand, a force that terrifies them because they know, deep down, that you represent everything they could never be. And that's why they will always watch from the sidelines, constantly hoping that you'll slip, that you'll fall, that you'll make a mistake that will shatter everything you've worked for. But you won't fall. You won't let them see you falter. You've come too far. You've fought too long. Every trial, every setback, every obstacle you've faced was a preparation, a test to see if you were strong enough to endure. The ones watching from the sidelines, they never went through what you went through. They never endured what you endured. They've never been to the places you've been, faced the demons you've faced. They've never sacrificed what you've sacrificed to get here. All they've done is stand by, pass judgment, and wait for the inevitable moment when they can say, "I told you so." But you are not going to give them that moment. You will never give them that satisfaction. You will prove them wrong every time they doubt you, every time they think they know you, every time they whisper your name with disdain. You will show them that you are not just a product of your circumstances. You are not a fluke, a mistake, a one-time occurrence. You are proof that greatness is earned, not given. It is born in the fire, in the struggle, in the silence of the night, when no one is watching but your hunger, your drive, your burning desire to be more, to have more, to do more. And because of that, you will always rise above them. Always. But here's the part they don't understand. The crown is not a prize. It is a responsibility. It is a burden. It is a symbol of everything you have to protect, everything you have to preserve, everything you have to guard against. When you claim the crown, you don't just gain power. You inherit the weight of every expectation, every judgment, every person who wants a piece of you. The crown demands more than just strength. It demands sacrifice, focus, and relentless ambition. It is a beacon to the world that you are not just here to play. You are here to win. But to win, you must remain vigilant. You cannot let your guard down, not even for a second, because the moment you do, they will rush in. They will take advantage of your weakness, and they will try to tear you down. They won't just try to attack you from the outside. The true danger comes from within. It comes from the smallest cracks in your own mind, the whispers of doubt, the moments when you start questioning your worth, questioning whether the crown truly belongs to you. These are the moments when they have the power to pull you down, when they can make you believe that maybe they were right all along. But you must not listen. You must silence those voices. The crown is yours. It always was. You earned it. Every bit of it. Don't let anyone, not even your own insecurities, convince you otherwise. They will call you arrogant. They will say, you are too proud, too full of yourself. But let them throw their stones. Let them try to break you down. Because you know the truth. You know that pride in yourself is not a weakness. It is your armor. It is what shields you from the world that is constantly trying to take you down. You will never apologize for your success. You will never apologize for your strength. You will never apologize for your vision, your power, or your drive. You've worked too hard, sacrificed too much to ever feel guilty about where you stand. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you stop caring about what they think, the stronger you will become. The ones watching from the sidelines, they have no power. They have no claim to your journey, no stake in your rise. They are like vultures circling around a carcass, hoping for a morsel, hoping for a slip, hoping for a failure they can feast upon. They can only exist by tearing down those who have what they don't. They can only thrive in your misery. But that is not your reality. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. You don't need their support. You have everything you need within yourself. That is your power. That is your strength. You are self-made. You have done what no one thought was possible, and you will continue to do so. You will continue to rise, to claim, to conquer. You must embrace the fact that the world will never stop watching. There will always be eyes on you. Every decision you make, every step you take, every word you speak will be scrutinized. You will be dissected, analyzed, criticized, and judged. But remember this, they are not the ones living your life. They are not the ones fighting the battles, facing the challenges, pushing through the pain. You are. And that's why they can never take what you have. Because you are the one who has put in the work. You are the one who has fought for every inch of this. They have done nothing but sit back and watch as you forged your path in the fire. And as they watch, they will wish they had the courage to walk your path. They will wish they had the strength to endure what you've endured. But they don't. They won't. Because that's not who they are. And that's why they will always remain on the sidelines, forever looking in from the outside, forever wishing they could have what you have. But they can't. Not unless you let them. So stand tall. Stand proud. Let them watch. Let them see the power in your eyes. Let them witness the strength in your every move. And as they watch, remember this: you are not just surviving, you are thriving. You are not just holding on to the crown, you are ruling it. You are shaping your destiny, forging your legacy, and making sure that no one will ever take this from you. Not now, not ever. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them question how you did it. Let them envy your strength, your determination, and your unwavering resolve. Because you are untouchable. You are unbreakable. And as long as you stand tall, as long as you stay focused, as long as you keep moving forward, nothing, and I mean nothing, can ever take that crown from you. In the end, the crown you wear is not just a symbol of your triumph, but a testament to your unwavering strength, your relentless perseverance, and your refusal to be defeated. The world may watch from the sidelines. They may doubt, criticize, and envy, but none of that matters. What matters is that you earned your place at the top, and you will continue to defend it with every ounce of your being. No one, no matter how hard they try, can take what is rightfully yours. You have proven them all wrong. And as long as you stand tall, as long as you keep pushing forward, the crown will remain yours, unshakable and untouchable.